What's up, y'all? Winnie here, and welcome to Street Fighter. So, I realized after a certain point that I was just kind of chugging my way through like every major Capcom franchise. And while I don't think I'm going to be able to cover all of them, I do have quite an amount of Street Fighter games. So I was going to just do videos of those. I'm not 100% sure if each of these will be their own separate game, if for no other reason than how many versions of Street Fighter 2 I have. Like, there's these 5, and then I've got one more. So if those are separate videos, then they're separate videos. But if they're all one video, then Street Fighter 1 is going to be really short, and all the rest of these are going to be really long. I have tried these, but I don't remember how that went, because I tried them when I bought it, because I was looking for a specific version of Street Fighter 2, and none of these are the version I was looking for. But this video is just going to be Street Fighter 1. Came out in 1987. Wow, that's almost 40 years ago? 40 years ago next year? Which means I assume they're going to be doing something significant for Street Fighter if it's going to be 40 years old next year. Trying to start it, but minus was the start button. Ryu versus Joe. He's got red hair. It's slow. Can I beat Joe? Joe just phased through me, so maybe not. Okay. Another reason that the Street Fighter games will probably be quicker than most videos is because I'm not great at these. I would probably not be, like, embarrassing myself with how bad I am at Street Fighter were it not for the fact that it's like, well, it's Capcom and I got a bunch of them. What? Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening here. It's cool that it had voice acting all the way back in the first one, but some of that processing power should have been put into the combat making sense. I'm also not sure if there's even any other modes in the first one, or if it's just this. But I can't jump with motion like this guy is. It was only letting me jump. Shut up, Joe. It only let me jump like that when I use the analog stick instead of the D-pad. So I guess it's working with, like, the fighting stick in mind. But I don't know what the face button is supposed to do, so after I presumably lose again, I'll check the controls. Yeah, the first Street Fighter was, like, really inconsistent. I'm up. Like, I don't want to be cheesy and just punch him in the crotch, but, like... Why is punch? Why is light punch, medium punch? There's punches on the shoulder buttons? Special moves, Hadoken, Shoryuken, and Tatsumaki Senpuyaku. I did briefly do that one by accident. Shut up, Joe. Bootleg belong sounding ass. Does it matter which punch, or does it have to be? Ah! Well, I got the Hadouken to work, but the freaking timer. Aha! I don't think I'm going to win round 3, but I was just trying to get the Hadouken to work again since I got that once. Why do I keep warping behind him? Or how the arcade filter looks. That's weird. I just want to see if it has anything other than this mode, or if that's all it has. Okay, so I guess what happens if I pick Japan? Okay, then I'm fighting Retsu. Oh, okay. Not sure why he just got backed against the wall and stopped fighting. I guess the thing in this game is don't touch walls or you just kind of die. The walls are lava. Why? I don't get why I just keep warping behind them, though. No timeout. That is not a regular clock. It said go to heaven.
You've got a lot to learn before you need to try again.
And it's the same exact voice. Okay, so it looks like there's not really anything to the first game other than you're playing as Ryu, fight these people. If you can't fight these people, screw you. But on the one hand, it seems like the controls for Street Fighter never really changed from working like these. Oh, that. Stop it. Like, even now in 2026, this is still basically the controls for Street Fighter. I can't really get it to work very well with a controller, so it's like they designed the controls for a fight stick, and if you're not using a fight stick, well, then you just get to lose, I guess. How many more games of this in this collection? Got 5 versions of Street Fighter 2 in this collection. 3 of Alpha, and then 3 of 3. But they do get better. And it looks like you go down the list and Jumpa Chupa Tappa. So, I know whether or not I get any better. Maybe by the end of this I won't suck at Street Fighter anymore. But as of right now, the first one feels awful. It feels so bad. But I know that once I get to 2 and Alpha and 3, it's going to get better. I do have Street Fighter 4 for PlayStation, and Street Fighter 5 for PlayStation, and the Street Fighter 6 for the Switch 2. So I have through at least that many. I got one more version of Street Fighter 2 besides these 5, and then these, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6. So yeah. If you liked it, like, subscribe will be groovy. If you want to click the bell, you can do that as well, so that you're notified of future uploads, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later!